God told me 21 a few days ago, beginning this week, whichever, and I prayed for more. I asked for more. I needed to know more about 21. My dad has been in hospice this week, is on hospice this week. And I've been back and forth. I'm 2.5, 3 hours away. I need to know what 21 was. And my dad's in a assisted living care. My mom and dad. My dad had a bad fall. Towards the beginning of this year. It's been a rough road for him. And my sister, who's down there and lives near there and taking care of him. And I go back and forth. And so he's on hospice. And the really cool thing is, a lot of the ladies that work there, we're paying them to come in and sit with him through the night. And they know him, he knows them, they know everything about the place. So I mean, we're cool on that and everything else. And I'm still trying to figure out this 21. And you know, I told my sister, I said, maybe 21, maybe I'm being told that's the day that Dad's going to heaven, to see his family up there. And so, on July 21st, I was planning to be there on the 22nd, which is a Saturday. It's today. And I was going to sit with my dad through the day and overnight, and the 21 kept hitting me. And I went up to my business and I said, I got some things taken care of, and I said, I gotta go to my dad. I got to go to my dad. And so I came home and got some clothes for a few days, and I got there at 2:30 or something in the afternoon on the 21st. 21 meant something to me from God. And so I sat with my dad. My sister's kids came up and talked with him and saw him. And different times, different ones of us prayed over him. And he hadn't eaten in 4 days. And at this point, it's been a couple of days since he's opened his eyes. And so 21 meant something to me. And I still don't know what it was. I mean, I didn't know what it was. And so my sister, God bless her, takes care of my parents. And she's tired, y'all. She's really tired. And so I guess I embedded the 21 into her, and she was going to go home a little earlier on Friday. I ended up, I couldn't stand it. Boom, I'm there in Waco, Texas, Hewitt, and I sat with my dad, and there he is. And he's got his oxygen on him. And you can see his chest, and he's breathing. And anyway, so, excuse me. How's this go? Come on, Papa. This is still the same day. Sorry about that. When I left my business, I came back home. When I had everything ready in the truck and I was going to leave, I started the truck and I said a prayer to God. I said, let's finish this. And I went to him. I got there. Anyway, so 21. Like I said a minute ago, I think I embedded that in my sister's head, and she doesn't get any sleep. And she was supposed to leave, I don't know, 9 or 10 o'clock, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, and go home and sleep because I was there, or my dad. And she couldn't leave. And she stayed till midnight because I kept saying 21. Or I had said 21 too many times. Anyway, she stayed till midnight. Nothing happened. She went home. And I was watching my dad. And I don't know what time, 2:30, my cousin came in, Cindy, and she came in there with me to my dad, and she was watching, or she was reading and watching my dad, and I was watching my dad. And she finally got tired, and she told me when she got there, go take a nap. I said, I can't. And so I stayed with them. And eventually she went and took a nap. And I'm thinking, what was 21? It was 21. It's past. I kept watching his breathing. And I checked his oxygen. It actually went down to 56, which is bad. And I went and got some water, came back. My sister texted me. She's supposed to be sleeping, but that's my sister. And I didn't see the text at that point in time. And I'm watching my dad's breathing. And at 3:15, like right at 3:15, it's just up on one side, down. And I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for it to go back up. It didn't go back up. I just sat there and I waited. Daddy, is it going to go back up? It didn't go back up. And so I had a feeling he was gone. And up and on at times I waved at the two corners of the room because you never know if we don't know everything. And so are people looking down at us? Is my dad looking down at us? I don't know. But I made aware of them even though I wasn't aware of them. And then I realized I walked around. He hadn't opened his eyes in a couple of days. His eyes opened a little bit, and I felt like they were just relaxed. And I knew that he got to heaven. He was joyous with his family in heaven. And I went around the other side and I checked on him. And I went out and tapped my cousin on the leg, and I just pointed. And she knew that meant, I think he's gone. She gets up and comes in there, and she's looking at him with me, and after a while, yeah, she thought so too. And we checked his vitals, and he was gone. I called my sister. I only got probably 2 hours of sleep, even if I don't even know if she got that. And we went through what we went through, and then she's on her way. And waited a little bit longer, and then we got the assistants in there, and they verified it, and then hospice was called for them to come in. The hospice came in for the verification, and then that's when is verified, and there's a little more into that, but I won't go into it. So the 21 was not for the day that he passed away. The 21 was telling me for me to be there on the 21st of July, 2023. And he passed away at 3:15 on July 22nd, 2023. Loving, godly, old man is what he ended up being. That's my daddy. And it's a new era for me. I'm 59 years old. I've got both parents. And I made it that far with two parents. And I'm proud of that. And to go further, I left out a couple of things. Let's finish this. So when I went down there, I was talking to him. He wears hearing aids. He did not have his hearing aids on, and I was talking to him, telling him I love him, and I'd go over there and I'd say, "Hey, Richard, it's Richard, your son. I'm here," and all this kind of stuff. And just one time during it, I just sat there while I was holding his hand, and I said, "Squeeze my hand. If you can hear me, Daddy." Hey, squeeze my hand. And I said, "If you really heard that, squeeze it again." And he just went, "Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze." He heard it. It's just hours before he passed. And it was rough, and I kept my composure. I think I kept my composure for my sister. And I did. And of course, I'm not going to go back to sleep. And everything happened from that point forward. We're not going to talk about that happens. I didn't know how things happened. I kept asking people, is he going to act this way, this way, this way? And it was beautiful. He went peacefully. I saw that last breath. And he went to heaven. And understand, I'm not going to, I won't take this video there, okay? But anyway, 21st, 21 meant get there, Papa. And I did. And I mean, that's what happened. I'm probably leaving some stuff out. I'm sorry. This is the evening. I went back home. Today is Saturday. I'll be back there Monday morning. We got to finish some stuff up. And the funeral and everything will be through the week. And I'll be back here on Thursday. And I'll be back down there to see my loving mama. Okay? That's what I have for you. It's all raw stuff. I'm sorry about that. I will see y'all soon, okay? I had my moments. I held up strong for my sister, my dad, my mom, and the drive home was rough. That's all, everything that just happened, what I told you and things I didn't tell you or didn't think about telling you, just kept going through my mind. And I on my way on the drive home, and ever since I've been here, I've been getting a few texts and emails and other stuff, and it means a lot to me. I appreciate it. This happens to a lot of us. I am very proud to be 59 years old and to have had both parents, and my dad is not hurting anymore. He's out of pain. And if you want to say a little prayer for my mother, I would appreciate that. And God bless. It's Papa, Texas. See ya.